Hey, Local 5, it's Dave. Just wanted to kind of give an unusual midweek update. I don't want to inundate you with videos, but this is incredibly important, so I really wanted to touch base with you. Yes, we have seen all of the opposition and what the lies are and the deception and the redirect has been from their messaging. We get it. Our campaign team is on it, and they're working diligently at it. And we got to realize that this is the importance of what we did starting in early January, which is to lay the foundation to set in what we know is the polling data that shows that we are in fact leading this going into this at this moment in time, and we're forming the messages that are going to be necessary to counter that. What I can't have any of us do right now is we're literally less than 4 weeks away from the ballot date, and the ballots are coming out this weekend, so they're going to start voting literally Monday, Tuesday. Is we cannot engage on Facebook, in the chat rooms, on the news releases. I'm just really begging you, man. Our message has been strong. It's been consistent. We want to make sure we remain in the public image of what and who we are, which is firefighters in the city of Colorado Springs that protects these citizens, and we need to stay out of the fray. We got to stay out of the street fight. I'm asking you. I know you've got the best intentions. I know your emotions are running high. Mine are as well. But we really just don't want to have seen all of the time, energy, and effort and funds go into this right now for something to explode because somebody gets overly emotional and says something just, you know what I mean, that's super destructive. So I'm begging you, please stay out of it. Stay out of the fray. Let the campaign team that's been working on this really stay on message. Allow us to keep our messaging going forward. And please, please, please stay along. Stay out of the fight as far as the street fight stuff. So I'm begging you on that. Next, I just really want to let you know, and it's really an incredible, humbling position for me, and I hope I don't kind of blubber through this. We did something kind of unusual, and with that, I did an outreach to all the locals across this great continent in this union, and basically let them know exactly what the facts are, who's come in with American for Prosperity and the Koch brothers to oppose us, and the fight that we've had on our hand, and the position that we're in right now because of all the hard work that you've done, and how much is necessary for us to try to maintain that, and what it's going to take to maintain that. And obviously that's going to be dollars, and those are dollars that we didn't expect, considering the fact that we didn't realize that there was going to be a monster to step in our backyard. I really can't say what that number is, but I got to tell you, it's incredibly impressive, to the point where it's going to allow for us to restructure what our ad campaign is going to be. And we're going to go on TV. We never expected to be able to do that. We're going to be able to go on TV. We've got some really fundamental ads that are going to be happening, and then we're developing a counter ad to all the information that's coming out from the opposition. So I want you to stay tight and want you to trust in us, and what we're trying to do is the best thing. And I got to say to everybody who's ever participated in a fallen firefighter memorial, when I made this ask, there was no reference to that. None. Because of the fact this is Local 5, and I wouldn't dare leverage anything such as that, regardless of the importance of our issue, to the honor of what that memorial actually is, and the honor that we have to have it in our backyard and to provide the support for that. But it's because of who we are. We are Local 5. And without hesitation and without reluctance, brothers and sisters that are truly just saying, we're in. We've got your back. We're standing behind you. Go get them. And I, as the leader of this association, man, couldn't be more proud and more humbled at the same time to know that it's because of the fact that we truly honor that sacred memorial and the things that we do and the work that we do and the name that we've made, and the importance of what this issue is to us and to those that are across this great continent with this great union. They understand. And it was a simple ask, and it was straightforward. And without reservation, they're stepping up. And they're going to enable us to truly make an impact when we punch back on this. And as Harold always says, we punch above our weight class. And I truly believe that we're going to be able to do that. So with that, realize that it's an incredible place to be in the fact that if you don't truly understand what solidarity is, and if you truly don't understand what the strength of a union is, our brothers and sisters are demonstrating that. And after this campaign, we'll be able to release all those numbers, but it's incredible. And I just got to say thank you to all of them, and thank you to all of you. With that, we've got 4 weekends left, and I cannot implore you enough to please, 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 if you haven't got out and participated yet, we need the people that are on the ground. This is truly what's got us to the point where we're at, and it's truly what's going to help us carry apart this campaign. We're doing an incredible social media blitz. Braden down in Texas, he doesn't know it yet, but he's getting a kiss on the face when I see him. Man, he's just absolutely just doing an incredible job on it. The campaign team that's going to be building our counterpoint as far as these ads that are going to go out, the ads that we've got in the shoot already, the ability for us to even be able to do this. This is an incredible Jesse the Wizard Weddle, and I'm going to call him that. Yes, Jesse, you may be labeled with that, buddy. But him and John Salisbury on our team have done an incredible job at arranging the finances and restructuring everything. It's an incredible amount of work. John Roy's been on it to make sure that all of our campaign messaging consistently comes across and make sure that we stay on message. So it's an amazing amount of work. But if we don't have the ground game, if we don't have you out participating in this, the chances are is that we're not going to be potentially as successful as we can be. So we really need you to come out with that. We've got brothers and sisters coming down. We had a good turnout last weekend. We got brothers and sisters coming down from Denver this weekend. Then following the next 3 weekends, it's an incredibly important responsibility for us to get out there. So if you haven't got out yet, please do so. Just make the commitment. If you don't like to knock on doors, come out anyway. Hang out with somebody that doesn't mind doing the talking. Just run the minivan app on the phone, carry the campaign literature. My beautiful wife comes along with me. She kind of helps offset this, right? When people come to the door, so they're not quite as startled. And it just makes a difference. A couple people standing out there. So if you don't want to do the talking, it's okay. Come out, demonstrate the fact that the firefighters out there in the communities doing that outreach. So please consider that. We've also got a couple other opportunities that both of them go through Jason Buckingham. So touch base with him. The opportunity, if you have any and know of and friends of friends of that are business owners, we've got the signs that we can get out for those people to put in their storefronts. It's an incredibly supportive issue as those patrons that walk in and out of those businesses see that those businesses support us. It makes a huge difference and a huge influence on that. They know that the businesses that they support, obviously they trust those businesses. That's the reason why they go there. They see the signs out front, reinforces our message. Also on the 18th, we need about 8 people to go down and do a phone bank. So with that, it's a provided script. Again, we're calling people that are friendly to us. It's us basically reminding them that they probably got a ballot in their house, and we really want them to consider voting yes on one and take that ballot, fill it out right now, vote yes on one, and then get it back in the mail. So it's kind of a get out the vote thing. It's a couple hours on the 18th from 6 to 8. We're going to have the scripts. We'll have some food. Touch base with Jason Buckingham on the 18th. We're going to be able to do that for some phone banking. So that's going to be incredibly important. As we're kind of, our intent was to have some of that done on the paid side, but obviously we've restructured again the finance to try to make sure that we're trying to countering some of that negative messaging that's come out. So again, we get it. So please stay tuned on that. And then I think that's about it, in all honesty. If I've forgotten something, one of the crew is going to probably beat me up. But with that, just seriously, I wanted to let you know, it's just not us. We're not standing alone. We've got a bunch of incredible people that are standing behind us because they believe in what we're doing and they know how important it is. So I'm asking you, man, come out. I'm going to be out every weekend. Whatever. If you haven't done a weekend, come out and do a weekend. We've also got some weekend nights or weekday nights. I get it. It's a pain in the butt. We've got less than 4 weeks. We've got 4 weekends left. Please take the time, make the commitment, get with your crews, come out, knock on some doors, let the community know that we're here to make sure that we've got the right for our voice to be heard so that we have the tools and resources to ensure that we can have the ability to keep the citizens that we serve safe. It's a fundamental message. It's the truth. Truth will always reign. Thank you for your time. We'll talk to you soon.